Hello students, I am your English mentor and today I have come with a very interesting topic and it's called the clever rabbit. What does the word clever means? Clever is somebody who is very cunning and smart. So we will understand how the cleverness of the rabbit worked out. And before we start off, you are going to tell me, have you ever seen a rabbit and what color is it and what do they eat? So this is going to be a short exercise for you. Now without any further delay, we are going to start reading this chapter. So have you read any stories from the Panchtantra? Have you ever read stories? Tell me yes or no. So here is a play base on a table about a foolish lion and a clever rabbit. So this is a play base. This entire chapter is in the form of a play between a lion and a rabbit, wherein the lion was foolish and the rabbit was very clever. So the characters are narrator. Narrator can be any animal. And then the Don was a lion and Tiny Tim is a small rabbit. So other animals of the jungle are also there. So the narrator, which is any animal, says that once upon a time, long ago, there lived a mighty lion in the jungle. So once upon a time, long ago, there lived a very powerful lion in the jungle. His name was Don. He killed many animals every day. So the name of that lion was Don and he had killed many animals every day. So he did it not because he was hungry. He did it just for fun. So the lion used to kill animals just for fun and not because he was hungry or starving for food. So Don comes out of his den, licking his lips, looking happy. He sits down at the mouth of the cave. So the Don, which is the lion, used to come out of his den and then lick his lips. After that, he used to look happy, but he used to sit down on the mouth of his cave, which is the entrance of his cave. And then the Don would say, that was a delicious piece of meat. Delicious means very tasty. So whatever he had eaten, he would say that it was a delicious piece of meat. I wonder what these animals eat. So the lion said that I wonder. I always imagine and think that what these animals used to eat because they tasted so good. So they make such a tasty treat. And now I must get some sleep. So the lion used to say that it was such a tasty treat for me and I should get some good sleep. So he stretches out and closes his eyes. So the lion stretched out and he closed his eye because he wanted to sleep and he was very tired. So the animals of the jungle come in slowly. They look frightened. So when he slept, the animals used to walk in the forest and they were all frightened. Frightened means they were all afraid and fearful because if the lions wake up, he would hunt the animals and they would probably die. After that, Dawn. What is this awful noise? What is this weird noise? Now, as you can see that this is the cave and the lion is sleeping right in front of it. And what is this awful means? Very bad noise. Why? Because all the animals were moving. So how dare you disturb me? Who said this? Don said this. The lion said this, that how dare you disturb me while I was sleeping? The animals push one another forward. They are scared to face the lion until Dawn roars. So they were all scared and they kept on pushing one another. Stop this nonsense and tell me what you want. So the Dawn said that stop all this nonsense. and tell me, what do you want? So Elephant, saluting him with his trunk, Your Majesty, we have come with a request. Please so, not kill us like this. Soon the jungle will have no animals left. So then came forward the elephant and he saluted the lion. And he said that please do not kill us like this, because if you continue to kill us like this, then one day will come when there is no animal left in the forest, because you kill animals for fun and not because you are hungry. So the Don said, not kill you, then what will I eat? So the Don said to the elephant, if I don't kill you, what will I eat? The elephant said, Sir, we will send you one animal every day. You will not have to go out and hunt. Please spare the rest of us. Now, the elephant explained that whenever you go out for hunting, then all the animals get afraid. But if we send you one animal each day, you will not also have to go out and hunt, and all the animals except for that one animal will also be safe. So, you can spare, which is you can leave the other animals, and we are going to send one animal each for you to eat. So Don to himself, that sounds good, he said. I do nothing, yet I get food to the animals very well. However, remember this, even if one day an animal fails to turn up, I shall kill all of you. So the Don said that even on one single day, if an animal doesn't turn up, I am going to kill all of you. So always make sure that you send at least one animal every day. Moving on, the animals, yes, Your Majesty, thank you. They all thanked the Don and left from there. So they go away saluting Don on their way out. So when the animals were leaving, they all saluted the lion and went ahead. So the narrator, thus the lazy lion got his daily dinner, while the animals in the jungle became fewer and fewer. So every day, one animal had to present himself to the lion and he would eat him in his dinner, and the number of the animals kept on decreasing in the jungle. Animals big and small were sent to him one by one. So animals, however big or small they were turn by turn sent to the lion, till it was the smart rabbit Tiny Tim's turn. So finally the day came when the Tiny Tim's, which is a smart rabbit, his turn came. So Tiny Tim to himself on his way to the lion's den. So when the entire jungle told the Tiny Tim to go to the lion and be his dinner, he spoke to himself while going to the lion's den, said, I do not think it is fair. Why must I die? I don't think it is right. Then why should I die? Does it have to be me? Hooray! I know how I can save myself and the others. So at first he thought that why is it have to be me and not anyone else? And then he got a idea. He thought that he can save himself and life of all the other animals also. He arrives to find Don waiting outside his den. So finally the Tiny Tim reached the den of the lion and he saw that the lion was waiting for him. So Don, why are you so late? The lion said to the rabbit, why are you so late? Tiny Tim, pardon me. Pardon means forgive me, sir. Your Majesty. The other lion on the way stopped me and fight with me and became the king of the jungle. So, you know what happened when I was coming to you? There was another lion and he was fighting with me and he wanted to become the king of this jungle. Don, another lion? I'll kill him. I will. Where does he live? So the Don asked the rabbit, that a new lion? Another lion? Where is he? I will kill him. Take me to him. So the Tiny Tim he is in a nearby well. I'll show you, sir. So he said, I can show you the other lion. The two walked towards a well near a tree. Don is red with fury. So Don, which is the lion, is red with anger. He is so angry with the thought of having another lion and he wants to become the king of this jungle. So Tiny Tim hides a smile at the well. Don looks in. He sees himself in the water. As you can see in the image that the rabbit showed the lion his own reflection, and he said that he is the other lion who wants to become the king of this jungle. Don roars, "You in here! I am stupid. Am I? I'll kill you." So the Don says, "Am I stupid? Why will I leave my throne? And I'll kill you." This is what he said to the other lion who was in the well. So back comes the echo, many times louder. "I'll kill you, I'll kill you." So his own voice came back and echoed, and it said, "I'll kill you, I'll kill you." Mad with anger, Don jumps into the well. Splash! Tiny Tim dances with glee. So the lion was mad with anger and he jumped into the well, and then splash came the water out and the rabbit was dancing in happiness. Glee means happiness. Soon all the other animals arrived. Together they dance and sing. So all the animals came to that place and they were all singing and dancing with happiness. Why? Because the lion had jumped into the well and had died. So thank you, dear Tiny Tim, for being so clever. Don is dead and now we'll never live in fear or dread. So they all thanked the clever rabbit and they also said that now the lion is dead, so we are going to live very freely and tension free. We are not going to live in fear or in dread, which also means fear. So the rabbit was able to save his life and the life of all the remaining animals this way. So this just highlights that our mind is smarter or stronger than the physical strength of another person, as you can see in this story itself. So always choose to stay smart and use your brain whenever you are in trouble instead of crying or worrying. Moving on, we are going to attempt a few conceptual based questions which are based on this chapter itself. First up, we have some MCQ questions wherein we will take the correct option. For every one question, you will get 3 options. Out of those 3 options, only one option is correct. So let us understand what that one option is going to be like. So, who was the king of the jungle? Rabbit, lion or elephant? It was the lion. Who killed animals every day? Don, Tiny Tim or elephant? It was Don. Who saluted the king of the jungle? It was Tiny Tim, elephant, all the animals of the jungle. It was elephant first. And then who got an idea to save himself from the lion? The small rabbit, the elephant, all the animals. So it was the idea of the small rabbit. Who jumped into the well? Tiny Tim, all the animals and Don. So the right option is Don. Now you are going to tell me who said these words and to whom. And now I must get some sleep. So the lion said it to himself. Not kill you, then what will I eat? The lion said it to the elephant. Yes, your majesty, thank you. All the animals said this to lion. Why must I die? Does it have to be me? So this was said by the Tiny Tim or the rabbit to himself. So why are you so late? The lion said it to the rabbit, or the Don said it to the Tiny Tim. Now next up, you are going to attempt all of these descriptive questions in the book by yourself because you have understood this chapter very nicely. Now, you are going to see this word building exercise wherein we will understand that the words boy, king, father talk about the male or the masculine gender. When we discuss about the words boy, king and father, they are all males, and the words girl, queen and mother talk about the female or the feminine gender. So, they highlight the female part. Now we are supposed to complete the table. Genders are usually of two types, males and females, and this is what we are given with. So, the male is called a lion and the female of lion is called lioness. So, we will write lioness here. For brother, the female is sister. For daughter, who is a female, we have son. Tiger is a male and tigress is a female. For grandmother as female, we have grandfather. For king, we have female as queen. And this is how we completed this one entire table. Now moving on, we are going to understand some grammatical concepts. So read these words. They end with ed. Frightened, killed, lived, walked. They are all ending with ed. These verbs tell us that these actions happened sometime before now. Such verbs are said to be in simple past tense. So whenever a word ends with ed, this means that they have used simple past tense. Change these words into simple past tense form, and we just saw that we change it by adding ed. So it's going to be request, and the simple past tense form of request is requested. So the right answer is requested. And then we have danced. Then we have stopped. We have arrived. After that we have angered, pushed, saved, rode. And this is how we made the simple past tense form of all these words. Now, some verbs do not take an ed form to form simple past tense. They change completely. For example, get, got, come, came, send, sent, become, became, fight, fought, hide, hid, see, saw, eat, ate, buy, bought, bring, bought, fly, flew, and also break, broke. All these words changed completely to make their simple past tense form. And also, some verbs do not change to form simple past tense, like cut remains cut, hurt remains hurt, put remains put, and hit remains hit. These words do not change their form even when we use them in simple past tense form. Now we are going to fill all of these blanks. So change the words in brackets into past tense and fill in the blanks. I dashed the food. I ate the food. Because this is what he studied here. The past tense of eat is ate. And then the lion dash get his daily dinner. The lion got his daily dinner. We sent the animals to him one by one. So we sent the animals to him one by one. Parul hurt herself on the swing. Parul hurt herself. And then Naren bring. So it is going to be brought. Naren brought burger for meal. And now this is going to be a listening exercise for your practice. Next up we have some pronunciation and let's write activity. And the life skill for you today is that we should always know that wisdom is stronger than physical strength. So when a person is intelligent, they have brains, then this highlights that the physical strength is not at all equal to the intelligence of a person. The intelligence of a person always outweighs the strength of another person. So we should always be sharp in mind. And lastly, you are going to do this fun time exercise, and this is going to add some joy to your learning and education process. So for now, we are done, and I hope to see you super soon with one more new topic. Till then, take care of yourself and bye bye.